Hello, I reckon 7 and welcome back to this head-to-head game in Mission Black Sea against Chap. And maybe without any further ado, we'll just jump straight into the turn replay and then see what shenanigans occur. Not expecting... they just Javelin my Jeep. Not expecting too much to occur this turn. Essentially, I'm quite happy for him to waste a Javelin on that. Okay, we've got spotted of the infantry over there, we'll go over for that moment. And some spotting of the infantry over here as well. Oh, Bradley's moving out. Oh, I realised he's still hanging about there, he's not supposed to be. Snipers are tracking a little bit of fire, but that's not a problem. Okay. Right, let's check in a few bits of action. Oh, so it's still the Bradley we see over here, not the troops. So it could be a Javelin, could be a tow from that Bradley over there. Doesn't really matter, it's not that important. Now we do get a spot in here at some point. There we go. Hello, good sir. I suspect yes, a man with a Javelin, as ever and always. Now who has the spot for you? No one. What? Why does no one have this spot? Unless it's this panicked... Yeah, okay, these people over here, fine. It shouldn't be a problem. So we're eventually going to get our kind of scouts into position here where we should be able to put some fire into that tree line, both initially with the scouts and then we've got a HMG on the way as well. So we can address some of that, that's not a problem. We are continuing to see some people moving through the woods here, which we know, again, infantry with Javelins. You can find them in amongst the trees. Hello. You look to be having an unpleasant time, thanks to my harassing fire, which I'm okay with. Is that him hitting this min VP here? Hang on, who's shooting what here? Oh, is that our Bradley's actually spotted them and is opening up? It may not be the harassing fire at all. Okay, so that's his Bradley, still having to try to go at our scouts. I'm just going to cancel this mission. It's never coming on target and we're just wasting time. Yeah, okay, that is our Bradley makes a spot through the trees. Starts unloading his 25mm. Okay. He's really having to go at these guys, but they are so far not having any problems with it. Okay. I don't know if he's being put off because there's already another mission on the go here and that impacts their ability to call in shots, but we've had 3 or 4 spotting rounds essentially land here, obviously with the guy with the UAV. I'm really frustrated over inability to correct onto target. I don't feel like it should have been that difficult to say you are 10 meters northeast, considering with the UAV you have a perfect bird's eye view of where the shells are landing. And I say, I don't know if the game models, because there's other ones going on, they find that confusing. Right. Now we'll see what happened over here with this bit of a push from his point of view to take on snipers. We get a spot of from a machine gun team. And it does look like he is pushing people into this tree line. Okay. So maybe I'll continue to shoot up that tree line, that's fine. We still have a Javelin team hiding at the back here, trying to crawl forward. We've been spotted by these guys. Oh! No! Was that you? Oh no, that was somebody else. You. Make a spot through the trees. Tow away. And missed. That's pretty frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Don't seem to have the luck, really. Okay, let's go command phase. Stop what you're doing. Will give you the deploy command. Same time, feel free to start shooting up these guys. You can also see those troops, but maybe hold fire. You can't actually. Oh, you're pinned. I'll leave you there to unpin. I probably would like to get you across the trees as well. Yeah, what to do about you? Probably nothing. I want to keep shooting up the trees with that he's advancing his troops into. So we'll happily bring my Bradley back forward for that. Do I want to change the angle slightly? Yeah, why not? Let's have you move around to see this position. Now, as we've seen elsewhere, it's not the most effective. Oh. Well, you can clearly see the tree line from that position, but you're not willing to shoot it. It's the minor difficulties with the old CM engine sometimes. Okay, another bit is around this Javelin team to maybe try and get eyes on the retreating Bradley. And I will have you quick come over here, and then I want you to hunt up to there. In the meantime, maybe we'll just use the same spot. So let's hold where we are for, I don't know, 15 seconds. And then we shall move back into position. And again, we're going to shoot up this tree line. He says again, and is unable to pick anything. It's this side they're coming in, so it's this area I want to kind of shoot. That's okay, I think. Meanwhile, I want to make sure you guys have got a sight line onto the edge of this tree line. You do not. Really? just because you can't see the ground square. So that's the problem. When you're trying to target something, you need to see the middle of the action square. That's where the class is being able to see. So you can see this line. The blue bit's what they can see, the pink's what they can't. So because of this very so slight ridge, they're saying, well, I can't actually see that action square there. But if someone stood up in the action square, you will see them, and you will engage with them. Right. You guys can deploy your weapon. The rest of you are probably okay. Yeah, just start firing. See if we can't knock these guys out, although they seem to be without javelins. So I wonder if there's just another member of their team somewhere. And you are tucked way back here, that's fine. Okay. I should probably reposition you at some point, and reposition you at some point. Oh, yeah, let's cancel this. I've lost patience in my ability to drop shells. So ceasefire. And at the same time, let's grab my UAV, and I want you to come over here into this area. Yes, and I think we're just going to start by dropping a bunch of 105 in that rear tree line, and use our forces here to eradicate what we can see there. Hopefully use artillery to just clear out anybody lurking in here, and then we can kind of take ownership of this section of the map. At least that's the general plan. I want you to hunt, move. I think just, yeah, just hunt yourself forward, see what you can see. Likewise, you're only one man. I would like to use you as a scout. I'm going to keep you kind of in depth in this woods for just now and push into a tree line later. You are actually two men. You're a bit shaken, not stirred. I will happily use you essentially as scouts. Just so we can get some eyes about what's going on, and eventually I'll use you for the same, but you're having difficulties. Now these gents probably are just going to get their heads down. They are somewhat unsupported now. I wonder, is there any hope we could target vaguely near? Nah, it's just the side of it. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Okay. Our snipers are just about in, so we can move our infantry out now. We get in down to here and then over into this position, I think would be good. And we've got some eyes going on here. Okay, generally pretty happy. I will give you the order to jump over here if you can. And then we have you coming to take up this position. Beautiful. And then your Bradley is going to head around this way. With a view to helping out over here. And I think well, we don't know what we've got on over here actually, so we may not have clear run of terrain over this way. So that may just involve getting a javelin on our side, but we'll keep an eye on it. But if we start dropping shells over here, I'd feel comfortable about pushing over, because they'll be pinned if nothing else. My only concern at the minute is I would love to have, and I don't, somebody with the javelin supporting, or toes or something supporting this side, and it's probably going to end up being, well, either you or you, because you're not all going to go around. I'm a bit leery about obviously the toe team that was up here, the Jav team, sorry, that was up here. But if we can get some better scouting eyes, then we'd be more comfortable with parking a Bradley at the back here just to watch in case he tries to push around with the vehicle again and mop up our little infantry forces. But it doesn't seem to be doing it so far. The rest of the Bradleys that we know about, as savers in these positions. How many do we expect them to have? So what did we bring? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We brought 8, and we've spotted of his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a few more lurking somewhere, I think. So maybe another one down here. 6 potentially. I think they're probably the same. I think there might be one up here. And then there's maybe a couple in reserve. Or maybe he didn't bring as many, and he's brought more troops, because we did bring very light on our actual infantry forces. We shall see. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy there. I'll probably go through, just make one more sweep, make sure I've not forgotten anything. Apart from that, I think we're doing okay. We may see some people pop out here sooner rather than later. And maybe I just want to start again a little bit of exploratory fire there. In fact, maybe we'll do that actually. Let's bring you back here, and then next time we can pop up somewhere over here and just start firing some 25mm into the side of this place, making it a little bit unpleasant for people to be. Again, we'll do that kind of pop up, pop down type roll. And in fact, you could maybe do some this turn. Well, presumably they haven't crossed this line, if we can see them, or maybe we did see them cross the line. Why don't you just start to shoot up these trees? That's really well wanted. At the same time, we're going to pull you back. Because you've been sitting in the same place for a little bit of time, and I don't like the idea of that. Okay. And you're probably the next one to have to move. Because if anyone sits there for too long, then he's going to try and maneuver forces in place to stick a jab in it. Fine and dandy. Alright, dial in. See you in the next one.